be doing the same. These niggas play both sides, cross the lanes and shot to the top like a crane. Just got 2 blocks, keep one in the bag and one in the safe. I bought it from out of the way to see how I live in the bay. What can I say? Put the money up and beat the cash. She be telling, then I hope it get laced. Tied up, see I'm out tired. Big trip like a water slide. She a hot bitch like a Popeye. Took a trip to the deep ball. I just built like a feet ball. Listen, welcome back to the homies Tribune. It's me, Mike Gam, talking to the homies. You dig what I'm saying? And of course, the infamous red cup. Don't worry about what's in my cup. It's my cup, okay? Don't worry about all that. You dig what I'm saying? Yes. That right there, what I was just playing, that was Booby Hammer. Yes, Hammer's son. If you haven't heard his music, go take a listen. This is one of my favorite songs from him. His name Booby Hammer. It's called Doing the Same. Listen, somebody please tell him to go get back in the studio and drop, nigga. Got to the room and she took it off. I just took it off, but I shook it off. No, I don't care about nobody. You can't get in because it's private. Sip it to me, dance on Bavada. The energy, I got a lot of. Bang, boy, who is you? It's a young rich nigga. Listen, somebody tell that boy to get back in the booth and drop, man. He could really do this shit. He could really do this shit. When he want to do this shit, he could do this shit for real. Okay? Listen, he's like that. If you haven't heard of him, go check him out. Booby Hammer. Listen, you won't be disappointed. Only way you're gonna be disappointed if he don't drop no more. Like, I'm mad that he ain't dropped in a while. Listen, if you know him, tell that nigga to drop and stop fucking playing, man. Somebody go take his ass to the studio, man. Tell him to stop fucking playing, man. Get his ass in the fucking studio. I hate when he do this shit because he really got it. He's like an all-American who is just nonchalant to him. You know what I'm saying? You know how all-Americans be when they really just dope at the sport, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, oh yeah, I just scored 50. Yeah, I didn't go to practice all week. I came in the game and scored 50. What? That boy like that, man. He's like that. For real. O.J. Simpson just died. Wow. Okay. Wow, I just got the text right now that O.J. died. Man. R.I.P Oj. R.I.P Oj. Oh. Damn. Damn, it's crazy. Damn. Wow, I just fucked my head up. I'm sorry. I literally just got the text. OJ died. Okay. Wow. That's crazy. Listen. That's crazy. OJ was, man. Oh, man. R.I.P. OJ. That's wild. Listen. Let's jump right into these topics, man. D.W. Flame. From No Jumper. The boy came in and stood on business. Absolutely. Now I get why you walked off. Okay. You was off the Henny. You didn't want to go crazy. I get it. But he came in and let that shit be known. Absolutely. Listen, you playing with me like that, you're allowing for somebody else think it's okay to fucking play with me like that in the streets. And it's going to end up bad for their ass. Yes, absolutely. I love how you came in, you addressed this shit, you got right to it, you didn't even play no fucking games. It was the first words out of your mouth. I got to address this shit, nigga. Period. I got to get on it. I got to stand on business right now. Absolutely. That's how you supposed to do it, though. You came in, addressed it, nigga. Let nigga know what it was. Don't play with me like that. No. Don't play with me like that, though. That's how you supposed to do it. If you don't know what I'm talking about DW Flame from No Jumper. Him and Adam, they was in a podcast, or they was in a session the day before yesterday. And Adam told me, yeah, he got bad bitch energy. And it's like, what? Before he say it though, he tell him like, hey, don't do that. Cause he already know he about to do some fuck shit. You can just feel it. He does it. And it's like, bro, why the fuck would you play with me like that? You know what I'm saying? So this is why he came in and stood on business, and he had to address it immediately. Listen, I love how you came in and addressed it and got right to the point, man. Salute to you, brother. Yes. Listen, I was having a conversation with one of the homies, and he asked me, "What's give me an actor who just killed a role, like like when you see them as this person." And I said, Lawrence fucking Jacobs. If you don't know who that is, Lawrence Jacobs played in Cooley High, but for me, and he played Co-Chief. But for me, the best role that to me, I loved him in have you ever seen American Dream? The best Michael Jackson movie, mini series, whatever you want to call it, that they ever made. They shouldn't have touched it after that. I hate that they're even trying to do a new one. It's some things you just gotta leave alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think, listen, if you ain't never seen the American Dream, it comes on VH1 all the time. Definitely take a watch. It's the best Michael Jackson movie ever created. But Lawrence Jacobs plays Joe Jackson. He plays Joe Jackson in this American Dream about the Jacksons. He did such a fucking good job. Listen, I was working at Roscoe's one time, and when I seen him, I got scared. Listen, when I saw this motherfucker, I was so fucking afraid because all I was thinking was Joe Jackson. Michael, Marlon, go get a switch. Listen, I'm going past his table like this with the plates. I'm shaking. Listen. He did such a fucking amazing job as Joe Jackson. That's all I saw was Joe. He killed that fucking role. He killed it. He came in with a fucking he killed it. If you've never seen that, go check it out. It's amazing. I can't believe they ever trying to do another one on it. It's blasphemy to me. You know, it's blasphemy. Listen, blasphemy. They should never be even touching another Michael Jackson movie. Period. Okay. Somebody else that I feel that killed that killed another role was, man, Jamie motherfucking Foxx in Ray. Tell your mama, tell your pa, I'm going to send it back to Arkansas. Listen, Jamie killed that fucking role. Somebody asked me which one was better, Ali or Ray. I would listen. I think Will did a good job as Ali, and it was a good movie. But nah. To me, it's something about comedians when they portray somebody, they so detailed with it. That's how I know Mike Epps would have did a hell of a job on Richard Pryor, because you're so used to making fun of somebody, you pay attention to all the little shit. You know what I'm saying? And Jamie was walking the way he talking like him. He embodied Ray. You know what I'm saying? Like, he killed that fucking role. If you ain't never seen Ray, please go check that shit out. Jamie killed that shit. Me and the homie was also talking about who's a better actor, Eddie Murphy or Jamie Foxx. I say Jamie Foxx. Like, I think Eddie's a fucking a comical genius. Like, he's a genius, man. He's a genius when it comes to that comedy shit. Like, Eddie he's second to none. You feel me? He's untouched with that shit. He kills shit. Like, that's what he do. But I think Jamie, as far as acting, like, Jamie is more versatile. You know what I'm saying? Like he's just more versatile to me as far like he could give you comedy and he could give you dramatic, like, and you believe it. Don't get me wrong, Eddie could obviously give you comedy. Listen, that's where Eddie was born to do that. He listen, his fucking improv is second to none as far as when it comes to that comedy shit. He's killing it. But sometimes in a serious role, it just it don't come off as some shit don't come off as hella believable to me. Just to me, I love Eddie Murphy though, but when he do the serious shit, it's just kind of like, yeah, yeah. So that's why I gave Jamie like the little edge over him. You know what I'm saying? Like this like Jamie, when he do a fucking role, he does a fucking role. He kills that shit. And of course, my motherfucking nigga, Denzel fucking Washington in Training Day. I need that money, Jake. Jake, man, I didn't put that. It's not like I put a gun to your head and made you smoke it. Listen, that motherfucking Denzel killed that fucking role. Listen, he killed that role in fucking Training Day. That boy was a fool with it. Okay? When Denzel takes on a fucking role, he takes on a fucking role. Oh, he embodies that motherfucker. He becomes that fucking person. He makes you believe everything he's fucking saying. Denzel Washington is a motherfucking dog. We all know that, but when he does a role, he kills it. But that motherfucking Training Day, oh man. Listen, you want to be a sheep, you want to be a wolf. I want to go home. You want to go home, you want to go to jail. That motherfucker, he's a beast. Denzel's a fucking beast. He's a beast when it comes to this acting shit, man. Period. It's a lot of dogs out there that can really do it in this acting shit. Don't get it twisted. Forrest Whitaker. Listen, Forrest Whitaker, mother. You, what you do? Huh? But what you do? Forrest Whitaker's a motherfucking fool in that acting shit, man. It's so many on that list that I can't even listen. I don't even want to go. My boy Don, yeah, Cheeto. Don's a beast. You ain't never seen the Devil in a Blue Dress? Go check that out. He gave Denzel a run for the fucking money. Don Cheeto is a fucking boy. He gave Denzel a run for the money in that fucking film, bro. Don Cheeto's a slept on ass actor. He kills shit. He embodies shit. He's a fucking beast. He does not play no fucking game. No, listen. Philip Seymour Hoffman. I'm saying this so I know I'm probably saying it. Philip C. Hoffman. Beast. That boy was R.I.P. He was a beast. Listen, monster. One of my beast. When it comes to this acting shit, there's so many that could. Woo. I don't even want to go to the women's side because it's a bunch of them too. It's a bunch of actresses that could just kill shit. Kill shit. One of my favorites. Man, I think Salon Lathan did such a good job. One of my favorite movies is Love and Basketball. I think she did a phenomenal job in that shit. Just man, her and that fucking Omar Epps, they killed that shit. Listen, they killed that shit. It's one of my favorites. Classic. You never seen Love and Basketball. It's a love story, but it's both. It's a love story, but it's about basketball, but it's about love too. So if you really like a die hard now hoop shit, and you know what I'm saying, you gonna love it. Just off rip. I think it's one of those movies that's when people think of basketball movies, you know, they have mentioned Above the Rims, they have mentioned They might mention Blue Chips, maybe, but they Sunset Park, He Got Game, all those are great. You know what I'm saying? Great fucking movies. But that motherfucking Love and Basketball was oh man, phenomenal. It was oh man, it was something else. Listen, it was off the hook. It was off the motherfucking hook. It's one of my favorites, man. They fucking killed that shit, man. They killed that shit. All right, let me go on and switch topics up in here. We were talking about just me and when I say this, we were talking about, it was me and one of the homies, conversations we have. You know what I'm saying? Who had an influence on you coming up? Like, and I mean just besides like your parents and your peoples and all that, but I'm talking about like musically and like entertainment wise, entertainment shit. I would have to say, and people don't really talk about it enough. They talk about it, but not as much as they fucking should. Somebody that had a huge influence was motherfucking the Delinquents, man. Listen, the Delinquents are back. And you know, listen, Delinquents, Vidal, man. Uh, listen, they had such a huge influence on me. Like, and I'm saying V, uh, because V lived right on the same block as my grandmother on Wells Street. The little shit V, like you always seen V in the newest whips. You know what I'm saying? As a kid, this shit is inspiring as fuck. V was the first person I seen with a fucking tour bus. V in the hood. Listen, V. It was the Delinquents tour bus, but you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no disrespect. Like, love you too, Mike. I love you, but I'm seeing V every, you know what I'm saying? I'm seeing V. I'm seeing the influence. I'm seeing the Delinquents, huge influence, but I'm seeing V. I'm seeing V White. You know what I'm saying? On the corner. He right, like grandma house, their house. Right there. So me seeing all the V in the latest whips, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking, listen, this is Danka Die V. It's a different V. You know what I'm saying? V still doing it to this day. V always got a hustle. Listen, V always got a hustle going. I remember sitting down talking to V, and just the way he broke this shit down to me. You know what I'm saying? It was a brief conversation. Like, he went like, yeah, man, I went to go get I ain't gonna give y'all all the conversation. I'm gonna give you some of it. I went to the library. I went to go read up on real estate. Went to the library, read up on real estate, went to go get his license. He took off from there. At the time, he was telling me he working for the city of Oakland. You know what I'm saying? Which is a good ass job at that. But V wanted that paper. He wanted to really make his stamp in his shit. You know what I'm saying? And so since the music is doing what it do, but V, nigga, V one of those I'm all in or nothing type niggas. You feel me? Like, this what it is. I'm all in or nothing. This straight up. You know what I'm saying? And so he went all in. Him going all in, when him going all in, V like, man, I gotta get my money right. I'm doing the music shit, but I'm getting my money right at the same time. Period. Like, if this shit don't work, this shit go work. You know what I'm saying? And I seen V get his real estate license, flip homes, still flipping homes. I done seen V do the transporting cars. Again, that takes some time. He had his little whole, like, he still got all this shit. I done seen V in a plenty of little toys, man. Even I really respect V for coming. He came and got me to start to act in his music video with a young lady, and it was just the fact that he thought of me. It's always big up to V, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just the fact, like, just know somebody always watching. When you think they not watching, somebody's always watching. Somebody's always watching. V, man, listen, for him giving me that call, like, yeah, bro, come, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, come on, Neff, I need you to do this video for me. And it was like, what? All right. If you ain't seen it, it's called The Delinquents. Ready. I'm ready. 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 I don't want to play it because I don't want to buy, you know what I'm saying? You know, YouTube be tripping and shit like that. But go check out the video. It's called I'm Ready. He had me and a young lady starring in it. Shout out to Charlie. But it was big. I appreciate it, V. Thank you, man, for just looking out for me, man. Straight up. That was huge, man. Huge. Then I had we're gonna switch topics here again. Somebody asked me what songs do you think had a huge impact, not just worldwide, and that'll be here forever almost type shit. Man, I would say, and I said Ahmad, back in the day when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I said, wish I was a kid again. Back in the day when I was just a little nigga, I big up to my brother. Listen, that shit, it'll forever be, it's a timeless hit because everybody can reminisce and make you reminisce about. Sometimes I still sit and reminisce. You think about the years I was raised back in the day. Like it's, I don't give a fuck. Like it's going to make you think about coming up, even if you didn't come up how he came up. And for most of us, we came up how he came up. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just what it is. You know, no matter what city you grew up in, you come up like that. You feel me? That's just how I go. But it was I think that song was fucking huge. And somebody else that I think they don't talk about enough is the Loonies. The Loonies from the Bay, from Oakland specifically. I think when they made that I Got Five on it, I think, listen, even if you don't know the Loonies, you heard of I Got Five on it. Yeah, listen, you heard that from nigga, what you got on the weed? I got five, whatever. I got this on the weed. That's all. Yeah, I think it's a timeless hit. I think it's one of them songs that'll be around. It'll be around forever. It's timeless. And I would say that to any young artist that's making music right now. I heard Eric Sermon say some shit. I heard Eric Sermon say some shit about he said, I think these young kids are making music, but you know, you need to make something that's gonna be timeless. And I felt them on that. You gotta make somebody that's getting it right now, all this blah, 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 killing and popping your ass. Listen, you're going to get 40 one day. That generation, when you turn that age, 50, 40 years old, you know, when you hear about these concerts, that's still the 90s concerts and 80s and shit like that, that's still going on, you gonna want to be a part of that. Yes, for your generation. When they're 40 and they 50 years old, they're not gonna want to be talking about shooting or popping their ass. So that's why I would tell any young artist right now, if you're listening, make that, you gotta make one of them, bro. You have to make one of them, period. You gotta make one of those so you could, a timeless hit, have you around forever. It'll have you around forever, period. Something else I have to say. One, I'm gonna say two things about this. Hammer had a huge influence coming up. Hammer, yeah, yep. Hammer's definitely one of them. Listen, he's definitely one of those. And it's so funny because the shit that motherfuckers hated on Hammer for, motherfuckers are doing it right now. Motherfuckers don't really understand how big Hammer really was, though, or is. People, listen, people just don't, they don't get it. Check this out. First of all, it's blasphemy for not mentioning him in a 50 years of hip hop. Listen, crazy. Listen, that's nuts. It's loco, okay? It's mucho loco, okay? It's comical. It's blasphemy. Hammer was one of the first motherfuckers that's really having, listen, Hammer was so big, Hammer had fucking dolls, like action dolls. Hammer had cartoons. Hammer was in movies. Hammer was doing commercial shit, and motherfuckers was hating on him for doing. It was a lot of motherfuckers from the town that was hating on Hammer for doing commercial shit. I was seeing niggas, I ain't gonna say no name, but I seen motherfuckers taking little jabs at him saying, yo, I don't know where Oaktown is. That's hating shit, man. Listen, hating shit, because you wasn't getting that commercial success that Ham was getting. Niggas wasn't getting that commercial success that Ham was getting, so niggas was hating. You understand what I'm saying? You're not even understand. Listen, anytime you compare to Michael Jackson, nigga, you're huge. Yes. Michael and Ham had a little battle. Yes. Hammer's that fucking big. Go watch the Too Legit to Quit video. I don't know if they show this in the whole thing, but you got fucking James Brown that says, go get me the glove, godson. Yeah, when he say the glove, he talking about MJ shit. Yes. Then at the end of the video, you see the glove going. You don't see the person, you see the glove going. It's too legit to quit, nigga. Ham is a fucking dog. Yeah, he like that. Listen, anytime you're compared to fucking Michael Jackson, you're huge. Ham is in hip hop and in pop. Ham in hip hop and pop. This nigga got action figure dolls. How many of y'all can say that, man? I'm talking about when the boys, listen, that boy made his fucking, listen, stamped his motherfucking feet. He's cement up in there. He made his fucking mark on this game, man. Killed it. Listen, no way you could do 50 years of hip hop and not mention Hammer, bro. Listen, y'all, whoever was in charge of that whole little shit, y'all was high. Y'all was drunk or something. You had to be intoxicated. It's crazy not to mention him. Listen. Remember you seen on Above the Rim when you seen when you seen when you seen Shep out there playing without a ball, and they looked, well, that nigga owns something. It's that crazy. It's playing basketball without a fucking ball, man. How the fuck you not gonna mention Hammer? Hammer is like that. That man, listen, motherfucker. Like, again, I remember the a milli Love Wayne. I'm talking about Ham 10 times million. You ain't hearing me. A millie's cool. Ham 10 times though. Listen, go do your homework. Listen, all y'all got a smartphone. Just Google the shit. Ham 10, 15 times a million over, man. Y'all not hearing me. It's blasphemy not mentioning Ham, bro. He helped out so many people. He gave back so much. Man, fuck all that hating shit. Ham was doing shit in the 90s that motherfuckers are just now doing today, though. Commercial success. And they hated him for that. They hated him for having commercial success. Crazy. Listen, it's crazy because every young artist should inspire for that so you can take care of your fucking family, man. Yeah, you want to become a household name. Man, I got so many stories on him. I ain't even go mention it, but listen. Household name, man. Period. It didn't matter what. Listen, it wasn't no color on it. They just knew who he was. He was like that. He was fucking like that, man. Period. Listen. He's compared to fucking Michael Jackson, the king of pop. They were at a beef. Listen. They were going at each other. That says it all. For Michael to even take the time to entertain this. You hear me? Listen. Yes. R.I.P Mike. Listen. Tell y'all a quick little story, man. Listen. Hammer out a baseball game, you know what I'm saying? Listen. Mike come up in there with a pumpkin on his head. Yeah. Yes. Mike that fucking big. Mike hammer out a baseball game. Mike come up in there with a pumpkin on his head. You feel me? Because Mike that fucking big. He in disguise. He comes, sits down, talk to Hammer. Hammer, I love you, Hammer. I don't even know why we're beefing, Hammer. I have so much love for you. Woo, woo. When they squash their beef, bam, bam, it's all good. When he leaves, Hammer say, y'all know who that was? You know, people around him. Who? That was Michael Jackson. The whole fucking stadium erupt. They trying to go find, they trying to go chase Mike. By this time, of course, Mike long gone. But to get compared and motherfucker, I'm moving right along, man. One of the dopest lines that it goes over people's head. One of the dopest lines in hip hop. It's a bunch of them, but one of the dopest lines. Obviously, I'm from the Bay, right? So, Too Short say a line. Ask Dave Chappelle about my rich bitch. He got it from me and made $50 million, man. I'm proud of you, G. But I'm crazy. You don't want to be like me, baby. I come from East Oakland where the youngsters get hyped. Blow it. Listen, that line, just that right there, just that little, ask Dave Chappelle about my rich bitch. He got it from me. You know what Dave Chappelle used to say, I'm rich, bitch. Ask Dave Chappelle about my rich bitch. He got it from me and made $50 million, man. I'm proud of you, G. Yeah. But I'm crazy. You don't want to be like me, baby. I come from East Oakland where the youngsters get hyped. Blow it. I'm out this motherfucker. Listen, like, subscribe, comment. You never know what you go get on the goddamn podcast, man. I just want to get on here and pop some shit today. You dig what I'm saying? If you dig me, man, go on and like it and subscribe to this joint. You feel me? Comment. Nothing's off the table. If it's a topic you want me to touch on, let me know. But we can do that. But until then, I'm signing off, man. Thank you for watching. And I'm out this motherfucker. Peace.